because this game is nicely poised at 2 sets apiece. If you have just joined us after enjoying the football earlier, Winstanley with the 9-darter, but was 2 sets down and has come back in some style. And the real business now is all about playing to a finish and who will emerge through to the 3rd round, John.
Yeah, it's a difficult question because neither player has relented. Winstanley, in improving his average, improving his game, has taken his average up set by set brilliantly. But, you know, Van der Voort has not wilted. There's the first 2 sets. Van der Voort, it wasn't a great set, the first one. Look, it was very ordinary, in fact. The second set, you see improvement from both players. They've upped the ante. They've averaged in the 90s in that second set. In the 3rd set, they've maintained it. But that 4th set, both players averaging over 100, and by some way. Brilliant, brilliant darts, getting better set by set. And still finding the red bit. Another 180. That's now 5 for the Dutchman, 8 for the Englishman. 13 in all, I make it, Nigel.
Correct.
60.
And
Vincent, you require 130.
easy to forget that just before Dean completed the last 3 of that 9-darter, Vincent hit a 180.
90.
Yes, that's right.
Dean, you require 180s
180s in succession. And what we have to remember now in settling ourselves down as well,
60.
because we get every bit as
Vincent, you
involved.
require 40.
Yes, please, Santa. He wants to come himself. Well, he's been here most days, Santa. And that's a good leg of darts from Van der Voort. A 14-darter against the throw. So, advantage to him in this vital 5th set.
Yeah, full credit to Van der Voort. It's all gone against him over the last couple of sets. But that was a terrific leg.
60.
But only 60. Wow, what a match. And you get the feeling we've got a tremendous finish on the way to this game as well. We're effectively down to the best of 3 sets to decide who goes through. Looked as though Van der Voort could run away with it, but we continued
58.
to make the point that Winstanley is made of stern stuff and never gives up.
Yeah, it looks so one-sided at the start. But I always felt that the steel that man has, that Yorkshire grit, has held him in
83.
good stead. And whilst Van der Voort has done little wrong, if anything wrong, he has fought his way back, but he's got work to do yet here. Van der Voort has
55.
stung once, he can sting again, just like that wasp that they blew away earlier in the match.
43.
Slack darts from Van der Voort. He'll be disappointed if he can't double his lead in this set after breaking the throw with the first leg. Dean's
55.
really still allowed him a little bit of hope here now. Winstanley averaging 93, Van der Voort 92. And that's more like it. Treble 19 working for him. He goes back up the board again.
111.
And this is a vital leg for both players.
I was disappointed because it did look as though that was going in, and it just landed south of the target.
79.
He should have left it handy. 32 if my
120.
yes, arithmetic is right. But we've seen Winstanley take out 120. That's a disappointing dart, and it really relinquished the leg there. I think that was a surrender because he doesn't believe, and he's right not to believe, that Winstanley's going to miss. Break back, and 1-all. Advantage now goes to Winstanley.
Eight 180s so far for Winstanley. Make that 9.
Stay up to date with the game, Nigel, will you?
Brilliant.
100.
There we go again.
123.
you see evidence again here of Van der Voort realising that he's so far behind now that he's not going to put the effort into this particular leg. And I hope that it's not more permanent than that, because he's now just admittedly a 140, but with such almost disdain he released those darts. Double 10.
48.
But he'll be back because Van der Voort is a mile behind here. Oh, just puts a bit of pressure on with nice visit there. Double 5 now for Dean Winstanley. Oh, no mistake at all from Dean Winstanley. He's got a 2-leg-to-1 lead in this, the 5th set. And if he goes on and wins, he'll be ahead for the first time in the game.
Brilliant darts from Vincent van der Voort, his 6th maximum. Now, Winstanley, after 8 attempts at the double, had not hit it once. He's now hit it 8 out of 24, so his 8 have come in 16 attempts. What an improvement. 50% since that very first double.
Well, we know that Winstanley is quite happy to take a match all the way. He did so against Mervyn King. 5 sets to decide that in the first round. If he gets through to the 3rd round, it's fair to say he'll have done it the hard way with the first couple of rounds of this tournament for him.
Yes, you're right. Like I said earlier, I think he thrives on it, and certainly what 9-darter proved that under duress,
43.
he really is
You require 167.
remarkable. Of course, Winstanley played a magnificent game, which I commentated on at Wolverhampton 13 months ago against Mark Walsh, where both players averaged well into the hundreds. He averaged 104.5 and narrowly lost, and proved to me that day that he's got what it takes to be up there with the big boys. Double 16. Lovely finish from Van der Voort. Another 14-darter, Nigel, and he'd seemingly taken his foot off the pedal a few minutes ago.
Who is going to go 3-2 up? This leg will decide it. It's a decent first couple of darts from D.
100.
A steady ton when you've got the throw is a reasonable start.
And can I just at the start of this leg say, well done Swansea City. It's been a good weekend for the Blues.
I thought you might work that in somehow, John.
I won't say any more.
95.
So, to remind you, whoever wins this leg will take a 3-2 lead. If Winstanley does it, he'll be ahead for the first time in the match. First to 4 goes through to the last 16.
Yes, but 2 sets all, 2 legs all, and only 50 difference. Well, 150 now in the score. If Winstanley holds his throw, he goes ahead in the match for the very first time. Well, there he was, 6 legs to 0 down.
Well,
2 sets to 0 down, but not out.
Van der Voort, he just threw 2 darts away there on his last visit. And if he hadn't thrown those 2 darts away, he could have quite easily been on 94. But the way he just threw the last 2 darts of that visit, well, there was an air of resignation about it from Van der Voort, but it's not all over yet.
No, it isn't, but that was a magnificent last dart. That last dart alone has made it all the more likely that Winstanley will win this set. 64 he wants, knows he can't afford to miss. 16 for double 16. Now he's gone 8 double tops. That was quite purposeful.
44.
And chance for Van der Voort. You've gone the full route, I think, Nigel.
But again, he needs 94 when he threw 2 darts away. 12 for double 16 to regain the lead. Double 16. And he knows how important this shot is. Oh, he's blown it.
78.
When was the last time you saw Vincent van der Voort take so long to deliver 3 darts? There was no rat-a-tat-tat about that. Oh, a fraction in, and he... Oh, even nearer. No, then, can he get it? No, 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 the pain for the Yorkshireman and the pleasure
16.
for the Dutchman if he gets double 8.
There's no smile on the face of Winstanley now as Van der Voort hunts down double 4 now. Pressure, pressure, pressure! Van der Voort is equal to it! What a response, and what a way to bounce back!